Why have you signed Thomas Sorensen?
Well, we already decided last year that we wanted to be more competitive in that area of the team, and looking at last year and the experience we had, we wanted a goalkeeper with us with more experience, and now it's up to those two, Tendo and Thomas, to to compete for a position. And I think it's only a good thing if you want to be a club getting better. Then the competition in the squad has to be at a good level.
So you're saying that Tando and Thomas can compete on that number one? There's not a number one set in stone?
No, I think Thomas is here. Of course, he has a lot of experience. We all know in football the history doesn't count. He's coming here, and that's why he's coming here, because he's still eager to show he's a good goalkeeper. Like Damien came at his age, he was also a player that came here because he still wanted to show that he was a good player, and he was a hard worker as well. And that's why we got Thomas in as well, because he has a high standard of what he wants and what he can achieve.
What came first, the decision to go for an international keeper, or Thomas being available and thinking we've got to grab this guy?
Oh, that's the connections, of course, that we have now, and also the possibility that we had this position now, that we said, okay, what do we want? We want to have a strong, let's say, mid ass of the team, and the goalkeepers are important in that. So yeah, that was one of the reasons. And looking in Australia, we didn't think that there was one of the caliber of Thomas available to support us there. And as I said, Tendo has been doing a good job, but the levels have to be go higher for everybody, and that means that the competition is on there as well.
If you look at the defensive sort of spine of the team, if you go Thomas in goal, Connor and Patrick.
I'm not saying Thomas in goal.
No, I know. I'm just doing this one for a hypothetical. Thomas in goal, Connor and Patrick in centre back, and Eric in that sort of defensive holding role. It's very imposing. They're very big people. Is that...
We also got Aaron Hughes still. So Aaron Hughes is our other signing that we got in. So there's competition also for the centre back position, and again, that's what we want, as we have it for the midfield, and up front we have a lot of players that can go for the same position, and now getting closer to the start of the league, that's only a good sign.
These are all very intimidating players, though. Is that something you've said about to try and build sort of an intimidating side?
No, we're looking at everything. We're looking at presence. We're looking at technical quality, tactical awareness. So yeah, all the things that you can look for to make the team stronger, to get more balance into the team, because we all have seen that last year we were not consistent enough. We had a good game, then we had a game that was not good, and that continued actually for a big part of the season. And we want to get more consistent. And if you want to get consistent, you have to have the players that are having experience, but also you have to have players that are energetic, adventurous. So it's a mix of everything, and that's what we try to get in. And I think we, looking at the sessions, we've done a good job in getting the balance better than we had.
Is it done now? Have you got all the players in you need, or are you still looking? Or
well, as it is now, there's not much space anymore. So we still have availability of a spot, but we have to see what's possible. We have still a spot open for a younger player. So, but of course the main spots are done. We have the 5 foreign spots now, and the marquee players. So it's almost completely ready.
And just on Jonathan Germano leaving, obviously fan favourite. He just probably couldn't get himself fit enough to force him way in.
Well, Jonathan, look, and that's again getting to a different level. And we talked with Jonathan last year, and we said, Jonathan, it's an important year. You have to be fit. You have to, make us doubting that we can keep you here and give you another year of contract or another 2 years. And Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't work out. We know Jonathan is a great guy, and I was the one who got him in the club. So he's taking that chance, but he's been too much injured, and even though in the last part he was playing again, we made the decision that we couldn't rely too much on that, and looking at the injuries we already had, we had to make this decision. That's not nice, and but it's also the world of what we live in, and hopefully we can help Jonathan out in another way to make sure he finds another club and at least gets through this difficult period.
Cool. And just a last one from me. It looks like, in good news, Harry Naviero doesn't look like he's done anything serious in the FFA Cup game.
Well, what I know, he did. So maybe you had heard something different.
Sorry, I was just looking at him walking around today. How is he? What is his fitness?
Well, he didn't train. He was just out on the pitch to have a look. No, he's injured, and it's going to take weeks before he's going to be coming back. How long, we don't know exactly, but hopefully, he can make a good recovery from his injury. But he's going to be out for a long time, and that's a big loss, of course, because we all have seen that Harry again can bring something to the team, and hopefully we get other players back, and then in the end Harry getting him back as well. But how long he exactly is going to be out, we can't predict at this moment.
Does it put I think the A-League start of the season 6 weeks away? Is he in doubt for that?
Yes, he's going to be in doubt for that. Yeah.